Hello everyone, hi, welcome, thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a collective timeless reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but do keep in mind it's a general reading. So see which signs and symbols and messages resonate for you in your particular situation and hope to bring a little bit of clarity to whatever you're wondering, concerned, and confused about. It could broaden your perspective and show you something with fresh eyes. It could also narrow your focus, show you something that could be in between the lines. But in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition. So your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all lifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the Guardian Angel reading cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. One card for the collective, please, and thank you. Oh, wow. Angel of Balance. This is really nice. This is overall balance coming through. I hear finally. Or else that's what you're working on. You have the angel doing yoga behind you, holding the scales. But you also have like the computer, you have money, you have the compass, the feather, family, home, ideas, location. I don't even know what this is up here. It looks like, I don't know, little cups. So maybe like entertainment over here. And this girl's kind of just sitting very balanced. I feel like she is on a bus or a subway. It's two, so it's a feminine energy. So it's allowing balance in. This woman looks like she's really, really focused and or thinking about something. So if this card is coming through first, it's about finding some balance. So if you feel imbalanced in a certain area, you're giving too much in one area, there's another area of your life over here you're like really wanting to put some energy and time into, then you need to actually put some time into that area, whether that's a relationship or something creative or something you want to do for yourself. How can you readjust those pockets of your everyday world? And sometimes you can't do it all in a day. So you have to actually plan something for tomorrow or a week ahead or a month ahead. But it's actually, I see like maybe some of you actually need to do a planner, like put something in front of you, make some like, notes in your calendar or on your phone that bring you like reminder that you have to do something at a specific time. I keep hearing make time though. So, time is probably the most valuable thing we have on this earth because we never know how much time we actually have. It's so valuable. So if there's something you've really wanted to do, don't waste any more time. Do it now if it's that important to you, whether that's spending time with a specific person or trying something you've never tried before, going back to school, getting creative, switching something up. It's something that's really meaningful to you. And if you've just been putting something like that on the back burner, take it off the back burner and make it a priority. Let's see. Let's get more clarity for you guys. Let's do a romance card. Let's bounce around with the messages. Clarity for the collective on 2. Angel of Balance. I just heard friend. It made me think of that song, You Got a Friend. It's so old. You got a friend. You have to call a friend. Maybe a friend's going to call you. Clarity for the collective, please and thank you. I just thought of a really weird song. This made me think of a city. I thought of lights, and I thought of, I don't even know if it's Rob Thomas or Matchbox 20, but I think it's called like Bright Lights. So I'll put that song below for you guys. Collective, please and thank you. Angel of Balance. Ooh, ooh, it's like a romance novel. This picture is making me a little, it's making me feel a little blushed. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So whether you believe in past lives or not, this is somebody you're thinking about that probably from the instant that you met, you just recognized each other's souls. Probably because your souls have always known each other. But I don't think that's something that's ever gonna stop. Oh my gosh, I just heard Journey. Woo, don't stop believing, baby. Oh, that's such a good song. That's one of those songs that if you put on, by the end of the song, everybody's singing along with it. So if you've been questioning why something is like so deep that like it makes no sense, maybe it's because this is something like was supposed to come in your life. You're supposed to re-meet. I'm also getting that for some of you, it could be somebody coming back from the past. If this is somebody that, like if you don't know what this is at all, it is possible that this is something that is coming on into your world pretty soon. And when you meet this person, it's going to feel different. It's going to feel like you can finish each other's sentences. Like somehow this person is like reading your mind maybe a little bit, but do remember, we can't actually read someone's mind. So remember to have clear conversation. I do feel like you're going to have really good conversation with this person. I heard friend before, so maybe this person starts off as a friend. You have known each other before. So whether that's in this life or another. And I just heard a Next Lifetime by Erykah Badu. All right, let's go to, I guess, let's do another love card, past life relationship, and the Angel of Balance. Maybe this is a relationship that comes into your world that actually puts you back into balance, because a soulmate situation can do that. It can kind of throw you off course for a little bit, which is weird because, you know, if it's a really special relationship, sometimes it makes you think about everything differently because you're considering somebody else. So maybe something was off balance, or that was somebody else for a little bit, but in turn, it usually brings you back into balance. But it does mean that there probably are some like adjustments that need to be made, or that's happening now, or it will happen in the future. Okay, let's see. Clarity for the collective. This is the clarifying love situations. Let's see if we get a message. Silly games. Oh, I just thought of Foolish Games by Jewel. Playing it cool to win. Ah, all right. So somebody's like maybe not showing how much chemistry is going on inside of them. Maybe they're only, you know, revealing one little butterfly, but there are thousands going on inside. Playing it cool to win. Maybe that's you. You know, you're just playing it all calm, cool, and collected, but inside you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazeballs. Kind of like that. Or that's maybe someone else. But it is testing the waters. It says harmless games. I mean, this is just a game of tic-tac-toe. I'm getting like, tag, you're it. So I feel like this is not games that make you feel weird at all. It's actually kind of cute. Like you want to play another game. You want to play again. You play again. Play again. So I get that, like, what is that game that you play with people? Like, if you were in this kind of situation, what would you do? Like, maybe you're getting to know more about somebody by those kind of games. asking kind of, you know, really interesting questions, or asking somebody some, yeah, I'm getting like really unusual questions. True feelings and intentions, and learning to be vulnerable. That's really nice. So if somebody's always kind of been like the tough person, maybe somebody grew up in a way where they had to always put on a brave face, and feeling vulnerable is a little bit different. I would think that these two are pretty comfortable with each other. So I do feel like whatever situation you're thinking about or is coming in, you're going to feel really comfortable to let down your walls a little bit. And usually walls are just protection. So you have true feelings and intentions. Somebody is probably going to at least try to express how they're feeling in their heart, or what's going on inside, how those butterflies are flying. And somebody is learning to be vulnerable. Maybe that's you. Maybe you've had to, you know, be really strong for a really long time, or you've been single a really long time, or you've been with partners where maybe you've been judged for letting certain facets of who you really are out, or felt that way. I don't feel like you're going to be judged in this situation. I kind of feel like whatever weird ass facets of you are kind of unusual are going to be really intriguing to somebody else. I actually see like the X's here. I do think of like chromosomes, which makes me think of chemistry. So there's probably really good chemistry, but I'm also seeing that maybe you're releasing some past ex love situation issues. So I feel like if this is a new situation coming, you're probably not going to repeat old patterns the same way. If this is somebody actually coming back from the past and you sort of had like repeat patterns, I feel like that's going to be addressed and changed. Testing the waters though. So maybe somebody isn't diving right on into a situation at first. Maybe they're just sticking a little toe in the water to see, you know, maybe somebody's concerned about how you're going to react. But that could just be because they don't know you so well yet, or don't know, you know, where you are right now. And they could be testing the waters because this could be a comparison to past ex's reactions to something. So I do feel like it's going to be fine. I hear pleasantly surprised with something. So let's move to, I have all of these down. So let's actually just go to something different. Let's move along to this one. I like this deck. This is the Granny's Postcard Tarot deck. And I don't really get the typical messages with these. They're a little bit different. So clarity on silly games. Angel of Balance. I do feel like with this big angel here doing yoga, that exercise is extra important. However you do your exercising. I mean, I just look at this and that made me laugh. So let's continue. But maybe yoga, maybe it's something gentle. On silly games, past life relationship, angel of balance, recognizing someone's soul. I see the games, and I just thought of also Michelle Branch, and I think it's Santana. something about the, I think it's Game of Love. Start with one card for the collective. You have the Five of Cups here. Aww. I don't get the typical meaning with this. The Five of Cups is sometimes looking at, you know, what was broken, spilled milk. Sometimes it's actually like taking time to heal from a situation, but there's always something that's being offered in the Five of Cups. You just have to change your perspective and see something. So maybe if this is, I mean, if this is a lot of love, or even if it's things in your life that had to change or needed adjustments, that could be something that actually leaves or is kind of a loss. That could feel weird. Maybe you're just looking at that loss and not all that you're going to gain over here. But like sometimes with this card, it's really simple. It's like, just don't get overwhelmed if the cups fell off of the table and they broke and there's milk all over the floor. It's not, don't sit there and just look at it and, oh my gosh, look at that big puddle. It's like, just clean it up. Sometimes it's a really easy energy. This is not a big, heavy card with this one. Sometimes it's just clean up the mess, move along, get a new cup, fill it up, and start again. Here it has this cute little girl, and she's sitting on, like, I like how this, it's like a, like, it looks like this bench actually goes around the tree, which makes me think of a 360-degree angle that you can see this landscape. She's only sitting on this particular angle, looking out here, kind of daydreaming. Kind of like this one here, kind of looking at something specific, but there's someone that's gonna, you know, her little dog notices there's this cute little boy, this guy, and he's got, like, he looks so nervous. He's got, it's like his knees are buckling. So you're making somebody weak in the knees. You know, or this is you and you're weak in the knees by someone else. I just get this card makes me feel really like nervous and cute. So I do feel like you've wanted to ask someone out for a while, or, you know, have this conversation for a while. It looks like, you know, somebody's bringing a gift. Maybe this is a complete surprise to this person here. It doesn't look like she's expecting getting a, you know, a bouquet of flowers while she's chilling out in the dog park there. So it's getting past this hesitation. I mean, it's not going to take too long. I think this dog is going to either run over there and she's going to have to turn her head and see that there's an opportunity here. Or this little guy or girl is going to kind of get the balls to walk a couple more steps, just a couple more steps, and say hello. Maybe just say hello and start there. If this would be upside down, it's this guy like putting his tail between his legs and running the other way and not giving this little girl the bouquet of flowers. And this could always go reverse in a situation. So I mean, the dog is like a bulldog. Maybe you have a bulldog. It also makes me think of protection and companionship. So maybe, you know, this little guy, maybe he really wants to see her, but he's not sure about the dog. I do feel like this dog is just gonna kind of go up to him and like just start sniffing. Like really, really, I think these two are gonna like each other. So I don't know why I saw that. So maybe somebody has a pet. Maybe that's how you recognize that someone's kind of cool. Like your dog or your cat like automatically likes somebody different from other people. It's at the bottom. You have Three of Wands at the bottom. It's like these people over here on a sled going down the slope, all having fun. And then this person's kind of on their own here. They got their own sled, their own thing going on. It looks like everyone's having a good time. So maybe you have to do something on your own, or someone's like leaving a situation over here to come towards you. We'll take this and I'll put it down and get another card. The Three of Wands is an energy that is usually waiting for something to come. Something's on its way, or you're on your way to someone else, but it's usually asking you to put your energy into something productive, creative, energetic, cool in the meantime while you're waiting for something to come. But with the smile on this girl's face, I don't think it's very far away. I think something is coming pretty fast. The Three of Wands is usually a very creative energy. So this could have to do, if it's not a relationship, with a creative partnership. I am getting a little bit of independent energy here, because there's all of these people over here having fun, but this person kind of wants to do something on their own. So maybe it's a situation that does have a little independence, but also support. Let's go this way. Let's get another card clarity on the Three of Wands and the Five of Cups. Collective, please and thank you. What was that? I don't know, but it flew. And you have the Four of Swords. All right, so like I said, with all of these, I put this down upright. This is the Nine of Cups here. We'll look at that too. So the Four of Swords is nice. It's usually healing. If this involves another person, you feel peaceful. You feel at peace. You feel like you can sleep really nice. What was that thing about putting your toes in the water? I mean, this little girl is here like on the end of the, I don't know, it's like a fence. And no, you're kind of above the water. You have to kind of get off the fence on something if you want to put your toes in the water. So maybe somebody was taking a little extra breakaroo, some time to heal, to be at peace in a situation, to be at peace with changes. But I don't feel like this person is going to sit on this fence very long. They're eventually going to have to get down and stick their toe in the water, or just take a leap of faith. Go for it. I feel like sometimes diving into water and having that cleanse of something can be very, like, I don't know, it can be cleansing and healing. Here it does look like this person is waiting for someone else. Because when I look at this, it looks like she sees you. She's like, there you are, I've been waiting for you. Where were you? You're late. Come on, let's dive into the water. But for some of you, it is just giving you the message that do take time to heal if you need it. Take time to rest. You don't have to dive on into something. If it is not the right time, you can do something little by little. But it's usually finding like inner peace in a situation. You're putting things that felt like they were spilt, you know, aside. You're putting something on the shelf. You're putting something away. You're waking up and stretching and realizing you have a brand new day to give something a go a different way, to have a new opportunity. Four of Swords maybe up, you know, upside down is like refusing to get out of bed, sleeping a little too much and having it drain your energy. Sometimes just not recognizing how something you went through ended up bringing you in a new direction towards peace and comfort. There's a lot of birds here though. So the seagulls in particular make me think of seizing an opportunity. They're kind of like scavengers. Like they see you with bread, they're going to come and take that opportunity. So maybe when you feel like it's the right opportunity, go for it. Or that's how someone else is going to come towards you. But it also makes me think of a lot of messages. So maybe a lot of different conversations. Maybe one good conversation that brings a lot of clarity. changes where you're looking. You know, if you were looking that one way out at the birds, you have that call and you're like, ooh, different direction is good. It feels right. It feels like peace. At the bottom, whatever rest and recovery you've had or someone else has had, literally changing your focus to an opportunity that's coming through, maybe taking some time to do something on your own in independence, something you're proud of that you did, or the energy you put into moving towards a new situation, or someone creatively is coming towards you, is bringing you this 9 of Cups, which is the wish come true. This is usually something you really, 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 really want. And if you didn't know you wanted it, as soon as you start to like smell those flowers and taste those juicy grapes and pick from this cornucopia, the more you discovered that this is actually something that's bringing so many blessings into your life. It's the genie in a bottle. It's somebody granting you a bunch of wishes or that one big wish. But you don't just have some fruit in this cornucopia. There's a whole damn peach tree. I just thought of what's that? Oh, weird. I just thought of 2 really random and really different songs for you guys. I just thought of Peaches by Justin Bieber. And you remember that band, Presidents of the United States? Peaches come in a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. Wow, that was an old one. So I'll put those below. But you got the whole damn peach tree in there. There's like plenty for the picking. So I feel like whatever wish coming true or opportunity this is, it's not just going to grow one little piece of fruit. It's going to be something that is going to come back every season. That's going to keep growing stronger and stronger. But I like to look at this upside down. It is like the open bar, and it is like the big feast at the table. So you don't have to eat it all. You can take your time. You can have something little by little and enjoy every single bite. I also feel like with the 9 of Cups, it's when you have so much abundance of blessings and love in your life that you don't just want to keep it to yourself. You want to share it with everyone. And when you're living in this energy, you want to give everybody a piece from that fruit tree. Like, share that love that's going on in your own maybe personal life. Whether you could be really, really private. Maybe you don't share your personal life at all. It's still going to be felt energetically and affecting every other area of your life to bring more blessings. So yeah, maybe it is something going on. You don't want to necessarily shout it to the world yet, but I do feel like eventually you're going to. It's going to be such an energy change that people are going to know there's something different, there's something special with you, or that's someone else. And I feel like that energy change is going to change everything. It's going to change how maybe others have opinions in the past, or maybe you're worried about others' opinions and what they're going to say about a certain situation. I actually just heard, don't worry, be happy. I feel like there's maybe in the end nothing to worry about. Maybe something will unfold naturally as it should. I mean, this is telling you it will be okay. Everything will be all right. Kind of getting a song, but I don't know what it is. Everything will be all right. If there's a song like that, I'll find it and put it away. I'm kind of just getting a title. So let's sum up this reading, because I know they've been a little bit longer lately, and let's get one more card from the Power deck and sum up this reading for the collective on past life relationships, silly games, angel of balance, Five of Cups, Three of Wands, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, I just keep hearing like, tag, you're it. Maybe it's, I heard ball is in your court. Maybe the ball is in your court now. Maybe you toss that ball in someone else's court. You're waiting for it to bounce back around. Oh my God, I just heard a really, it's a weird song, guys. If I put this, I'll put it below because it's coming through, but it is so weird. It's like the bouncy ball song. I want to say it's from the 50s or the 60s. Something's like a bouncy ball. It is a really, it sounds like it's one of those songs, you know, like back in the day, and they tried to be a little bit dirty, but they had to be really, really like PG with what they were trying to say. I feel like it's one of those songs. So I have no idea who sings it, but I will definitely find it for you. And I'm let you know it's a weird one. Oh, the mental jukebox that I have up there. All right, one more card. Clarify this reading for the collective, please, and thank you. Perfection. Perfecto. It's number 17. That's like the star. That is healing. Being the star in someone's eyes. Being the star in your own show. Someone putting some stars in your eyes. Oh, maybe it's the twinkle in somebody's eyes. Speaking of eyes, I need to get my readers. All right, what is on this? Oh, it's really, really pretty. There's the moon here and Earth. There's a really big, beautiful feather, and it looks like it has a little bell on it. So maybe that's a ringtone or a like a notice or something that you get. See, like a little bell. This feather. The Earth is in the tree, almost like it's ornament, but the moon is up here. The moon also looks like a baseball, a golf ball, and or a volleyball. That's sort of what I see with that. So maybe sports are important. Maybe there's a big change in your world and it's right there in your hand. But I feel like when you're putting something on a tree, it's like decorating your world with something beautiful. You're putting it where it can be growth, or if this is like that cornucopia here, maybe it's not just a peach that's becoming ripe. Maybe your whole world is ripening, becoming juicy. Dream your passion, fly away. I want to fly away, yeah. Oh, Lenny came in. Lenny's sneaking on in for you guys here. Go through the hoop of your innermost fears and desires. Meet them and conquer them. What pain from childhood have you not dealt with? Move into the wound and of your most secret fears and find the seeds of wisdom that are planted there. Face what upsets you the most. It's a great teacher. Give away whatever is holding you back. Insecurities, ego, fear of failure, or of not being loved. I mean, you do have this learning to be vulnerable. Fear of being alone. And be reborn into this new state of perfection. Being perfectly imperfect. I just thought of Christina, beautiful. So maybe somebody's actually facing some deep-rooted fears. Fear of abandonment, or maybe thinking they're not good enough, or that's you. Ego getting in the way of something, you know, maybe it feels so perfect, Somebody's trying to like get in their own way and stall something, like it feels too good to be true. Maybe it's not. Maybe those beautiful, imperfect facets of you and or someone else are just right. And with this, I bid you guys adieu. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope you have a gorgeous day. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon.